Christmas time came. When I was in the rehab, an older counselor had said to me, if your wife contacts you, by Christmas, I think you're gonna have won her back. But if you don't hear from her at Christmas time, she's gone. So I was so eager for Christmas to arrive, and Christmas Eve came, and I woke up the next morning, realized that no one had contacted me, and I thought about the year before, Christmas with my family, in my beautiful home, with my beautiful wife and my 3 beautiful children, their spouses, and my little granddaughter. And it was such a beautiful time of sharing and laughter and good food and just being together with family.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna make me cry every time. All right, so every month I'm gonna cry.
Why don't you show everybody the pictures?
I
They're
will.
really
Well,
good.
I will.
First you gotta look at
Please
this.
don't.
Wow.
Anywhere in Africa. I was like, first of all, I don't want to. Also, it's too sensitive.
And here I was a year later, waking up alone. The house I was in was empty. The other patients had gone to some Christmas activity, which I didn't really want any part of. Because, when you're feeling like you don't want to live anymore, you tend to avoid people. So I kind of persevered through Christmas Eve and tried not to think about me and my wife's favorite movie, which was It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart. And I woke up on that Christmas morning, the place was empty, thinking about last year's Christmas, the tree, the food, the laughter, family that I loved so much. Where were they? They were gone. They didn't reach out to me. Nobody called to wish me Merry Christmas, let alone come. We had no home. I had no home, no tree. Christmas was a torment. So I knelt on my little bed, next to my little bed, and I prayed and I prayed and I apologized to God for what I had done that had caused this terrible, terrible loss. And then I began to cry, softly at first, but then it just built up. And then I just couldn't hold it in anymore. After several months of trying to be strong and trying to persevere, I just began to cry so out loud, so out of control, like a wail, like an awful sounding wail came out of the deepest part of my soul. Even now, just, it brings back such awful memories. And then that cry just began to merge into a scream. And I screamed and screamed for several minutes. And when I was done screaming, I realized there was no hope. That it was over. She wasn't coming back. My kids didn't want anything to do with me. And the torment was, I felt so guilty, yet I also felt that it was so unfair. And I was just in a place of real emotional torment. And that's when I began to develop those different plans that I had shared in episode 4. So, as the new year approached, I used to look forward to the new year because my daughter would leave her daughter, my granddaughter, with me and my wife.
Whoa, that's so high.
What's your name?
Olaf.
Olaf.
For like 10 days, while they went on a little vacation. And we used to have such a good time with her. I used to look forward to that every year. And this year, I found out through my father that they had gone, my daughter had gone on her traditional vacation and had left my little granddaughter with my wife. And yet my wife didn't even call me to say, hey, maybe I could drop her off. You could see her for a day. No, nothing. And it just really hurt me that my daughter would, in essence, not even let me see my granddaughter. And I thought I was a good grandfather, frankly. But this is part of the darkness that I went through and part of the bottom that I hit for such a long time. Thanks again for watching. This is difficult for me to share these things, and partly I don't even know why I'm doing it, but I've really been blessed to get such an awesome response from you guys that have been viewing, and it really makes a big difference, and it makes it worthwhile. Because I feel like if we're transparent, or if I'm transparent, maybe somebody could get help or be helped by what I'm sharing. You know, normally we present a, way we want to look to others, or persona, which is, natural. But I feel like I just need to be honest and transparent in the hope that someone might benefit from my mistakes and my losses. And then also be encouraged when things begin to turn around, which they will. So stay tuned, and thanks so much for being with me during this retelling. You take care of yourself.